little while ago we received a video response from Hannah showing us...
your chicken Kiev.
Yeah, you did.
Which was really cool, and you made it for your parents.
I did.
And it went down well?
Yeah.
Cool stuff. And you also asked if you could be sorted in person.
Yes.
So we've invited Hannah down to cook with us in the sorted kitchen with none other than your very own banana cake recipe.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
It is an awesome, so this is a recipe you sent us.
Yes, it was.
So we've cooked it, we love it. What we're going to do today is give it a sorted twist, okay?
Brilliant.
And we're going to make Banoffee Cupcakes, okay? So banana and toffee, great kind of combination.
Finally, cupcakes.
You've been asking for these for a long time, and so have a lot of people.
And with the cupcake queen.
A real test today if we can make this right. Well, there we go. We should have no problems today. So, to begin, all of our baking ingredients over here into our magic machine. This is going to take all the labour out of it. We're going to do it really simply. It goes without saying, you can just beat the whole thing.
Part of it though.
No.
Well, it's the exercise. We're going to have plenty of that later with the piping and the icing. So you can do it by hand. We're going to cheat today. So all you need to do is put all these ingredients into there. So our sugar, tip the whole lot in. Now obviously these are quite precise ingredients and you can get all the exact measurements on our website. Just click on the link in the description box below. Yep, the butter, which is just slightly melted, so it's nice and soft.
I think that's alright.
Beautiful. Now, 3 eggs, so if you can crack those in there. And meanwhile, Barry has some bananas for you. If you can, mash these.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is make a puree out of these. And with a fork on the board, just mash them up.
Mash them.
We're going to get you over your phobia, but Barry has a phobia of bananas, so we're going to try and crack it today.
Come on.
Over this side, we can start mixing up our egg, butter and sugar.
That looks so cool.
And then as it starts to combine, just speed it up. This can be done with a whisk in a bowl if you haven't got this. Now this is a slight twist on the recipe you gave us. We're going to put some yoghurt into it, okay? So 4 tablespoons of yoghurt. Gives it a really light consistency when we're baking. How are we doing?
Definitely done.
Nearly done. If we just stop that machine a second.
How?
So just here, just turn it down.
There we go. Done.
And then the catch here, lift it up. We're going to scrape all of this into there.
Ooh.
So that's all of our wet ingredients going in first. Just pop that back down, catch underneath. Once you've got the banana in there, even at room temperature, you get a really moist cake that lasts a couple more days. So we'll keep that mixing
Although
around.
it doesn't last for days in my house.
No, it gets gobbled up pretty quick, and hopefully these will too.
What have we got there?
A little bit of cinnamon, okay? So that works fantastically with banana.
Worst you could at home.
I actually made a chicken stir fry the other day.
Ooh, what for the housemates?
Yeah, well for myself, but then I made way too much because I don't know how to do portions for one.
That's
So I
more
shared it.
Then invite people around and
Yeah,
share
exactly.
it. That works. We're going to add in here, if you want to tip in our flour and then our raising agent. Now this is kind of important. We've got baking powder and bicarbonate of soda.
I don't know what the difference is between the two of those.
They do different jobs. They're different chemicals, and you need both of them in there because they work together to really give it
Did
light,
you not
airy
just use
texture.
self-raising flour?
You could, and that was your recipe, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The self-raising
I think
flour. This uses plain, but with other raising agents. A teaspoon of each. And finally, nuts. Okay, you can use any nuts. We've gone for walnuts. They're going to go in there, and that's everything all done. How
Crunchy.
simple is that as a cake mix?
Very easy.
No fancy folding, just all mixed in. Start spooning that in between you
Yeah.
into our cupcake cases.
Oh, they're so
They're
pretty.
pretty.
Banana coloured. And each time we're putting in heaped tablespoons, 2 into
See, I
each
always
one.
overdo it and mine go massive.
Well, you can make it as big as you like. 2, about 3/4 full, so they can rise up. Okay.
Oh.
There we go. So into all of those.
So do you have a favourite cupcake flavour?
I tend to just do the standard sponge.
Just a
Classic
glare
sponge.
icing on top.
Yeah.
And then pretty colours on top.
Pretty colours.
Fantastic.
And all sorts. Butter icing is one of my favourites.
So what other recipes have you done from Sorted? You've done the chicken Kiev. What about any sweet ones?
I've tried your cake in a mug one.
That-
Very
The
popular.
3-minute,
That's a favourite, that
I don't
one,
know,
Especially for the
press one.
university students.
Yeah.
Nice and simple.
Nice and easy.
And we've got 2 versions now. You can check both of those in corners of the screen.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Pretty good.
Just making a mess of this.
That's fine.
Mmm.
We've got extra, we can eat it out of the bowl.
Now at this point, Barry, you're going to put them into the oven, 180 degrees for 20 minutes.
Okay.
And while those are in the oven, we can make our toffee icing.
This is
So-
the offie bit.
This is the offie bit of our Banoffee
Nice.
Cupcakes.
I was a bit confused. I wasn't sure whether it was banana and coffee or banana and
I
toffee.
suppose it could be.
Ah, well, there you go. There's no reason why you couldn't do a coffee icing. That'd be quite nice. What we're going to do is butter into the pan and brown sugar. And what we need to do, Baz, is just keep that moving, just kind of shaking around until that comes to a boil, and it will melt that sugar down.
Can't we dance at the same time?
I don't know, can you?
Yeah.
As long as you keep it on the hob.
Fine.
Cool, and once that's heated up,
Yes.
it melts the sugar down, then we need a little bit of our milk. This is really
What's
good at
gonna
this
happen?
point. It makes bubbles up.
Making a funny noise.
Keep stirring it, keep stirring it.
Stirring.
And that's your toffee sauce, okay? And the sugar will melt and let that bubble away for about a minute. and that'll create a great toffee sauce. Get into all the corners.
Toffee heaven.
To make it more like an icing for us, we're now going to take it off the heat, beat in the icing sugar. So a bit like the butter icing you were talking about.
Without a machine?
Yep, we're going to do this one by hand, just with that. And you should end up with a nice sort of thick toffee icing. Absolutely awesome. So we'll let our cupcakes finish off baking. We'll let this toffee icing cool down, and then we can start to ice them. So our cakes have come out, they have cooled down. And one thing I just want to show you, to know that they're cooked and they come out of the oven, just take a cocktail stick and put it into the middle of the biggest one. If it comes out clean, then you know it's cooked. Okay, if it's still got the kind of gooey banana-y bit on it, not quite cooked. Okay, our icing also cooled down.
Oh, that's tricky.
You need a bit of muscle for this.
There we go.
Hey.
So a little ice, a couple of our banana chips. These guys, have you tried these? I love these. Candy banana. And we will grate over some chocolate as well. There we go, our fantastic Banoffee Cupcakes. So, Hannah, you need to crack on with those other ones.
Oh God, how are you going to be able to do this? Look like you having trouble with it.
Now actually, it's probably worth pointing out, when Hannah came down, we asked Hannah which Sorted Crew member she wanted in the video.
Really?
And your answer was, Barry, do you want to explain this?
It's because I couldn't decide, so I asked my mum.
What?
Yeah, I showed her some of the videos and she went.
Mummy Hannah chose you.
Yeah. My mum's love me.
Apparently so. In fact, that's better than my one. There we go. Our last one.
I think it's teamwork.
That's what it's all about.
It's like a production line.
Cakes for everyone. So Hannah asked if she could be sorted in person. We invited her down. We've done our very own twist on her banana cake. So here it is, Banoffee Cupcakes, sorted. Now what we're going to do is cut into one of these so you can see exactly what we're talking about. Fantastic, light, spongy, nutty thing. So try a bit of that.
Wow, it's so good.
Oh, good. I like it.
That's awesome.
Bam.
Really good.
We even have one here to take home to your mum.
Oh,
From Barry.
From Barry, in fact. So right side corner.
we should sign it.
It's really sweet. And signed.
Oh, I feel like a celebrity right here. Look, check me out. How you doing?
Look at that.
Yeah.
For Hannah's mum. So you guys can take these ones home. That one's for your mum.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you've been sorted?
Yeah. Thank you.
Tell us what you think.
Ooh, delicately done. Nice.
Oh, awesome. That's the official seal of approval.
Sorted.